Okay, so guys, let's look at direct proportion. This is a new topic, and I think it's a very nice and interesting topic in IGCSE mathematics or GCE mathematics or IB syllabus. So if two variables, y and x as I'm calling them, are directly proportional to each other, it means when x increases, the other one will also be increasing by some constant k. So let's say y is proportional, which is direct proportional to x. It means when y increases, x will be increasing by some constant k. Okay, it means both quantities will be increasing. They may not be the same, but they will be increasing. So it means they are related in that form. If y decides to start decreasing, also x will be decreasing by some constant k. So to write this mathematically, we say if y is directly proportional to x, we would say this, all right? Y I would write that as x. And then the equation for this will now be y is equal to k times x. It means whenever y increases, x will be increasing as well by some constant k. So k is the constant of proportion, okay? K is the constant of proportion, constant of proportion. So this k will always be finding what it is, okay? Constant of proportion. So it means we'll be given some information about the y and the x that would make us find the x. These questions are usually 4 marks in an exam. Most of the time, actually always, they are 4 marks. So when we say y is directly proportional to x, it means y is equal to kx. This relationship is very important that we understand. So we'll be given some information that will make us find the value of k, which will be a constant, and then some other questions will follow. So if the question says write the equation for y, then the equation for y would just be y equals to kx. So this is very good 1 mark there, and then we would see how some other questions would be. So I'm just introducing this, and this is what I want you to understand. Let me change this same question and say, let's say if we say y is directly proportional to the square root, okay, to the square root of x, the square root of x. What this means now, we would say y is directly proportional to the square root of x, because we are saying the square root of x, implying that the equation would be y equals to k, which is the constant of proportion, times the square root of x. Then there could be other questions that would be coming. So I'm just giving you the notation and how to write the formulas. Then in the next video, we'll look at some examples using these notes. So we can change and again say maybe y is directly, so we'd say y is directly proportional to the square, okay, to the square of x. So what this means is, for this case now, we would say y is directly proportional to the square of x, implying that the equation would therefore be y is equal to some constant of proportion and then multiplying that with the square of x. So it is very important that we understand the notation on direct proportion. So if someone gave you to say, for example, that a is directly proportional, the most important thing is picking this directly proportional, okay, or proportional to. So if we say a is directly proportional to b, okay, it means a is directly proportional to b, and the equation would therefore be a is equal to some constant k multiplying b. So it is important that this is understood nicely. So let me just give you examples on this piece in the next video, and please take notice of this thing, direct proportion. Sometimes the question would mean, let's say y varies, okay, if they say y varies directly, okay, this is the same as y is directly proportional to x. So in place of directly proportional, someone would put y varies directly to x. So varies directly means proportional to whatever variable that we've got. So guys, please watch out for the second video that looks at the examples on direct proportion. Thank you.